Did you ever feel like being a WWE superstar prepared you for this job? Obviously, being able to win the hearts of the crowd and interact with the fans, did that help out in earning your seat?
I think it did. Everything is always about your interpersonal relationship skills, right? And even in WWE, you don't think about that, but it's true. And the things that made me successful in WWE, just being, I hope, a good business person, being someone that understood that you had to work for the company, and it really wasn't about you; it was about making the company better, and what was good for the company would help you. I think all those things really did help me. And obviously also I'm used to dealing with media. I'm used to talking in public and all those sort of things. And also I'm used to being in the public eye, which for someone that would come into politics from the outside and everything that you do is scrutinized and everything is looked at and people always want to talk to you. And, I think it would have freaked me out but for the fact that in WWE is the same thing, right? You're somewhat of a celebrity, so people know about you, want to talk to you on the street. Little different, but nevertheless, you're still in the public eye, and I think that experience may have helped me more than anything else.
Is it potentially almost more nerve-wracking giving speeches now with your current position as opposed to cutting promos in front of a live WWE audience who, as you know better than me, they can be hostile from time to time?
Yeah, it's definitely different, but it really did help prepare me. I actually was talking with some high school kids the other day, and someone very graciously said, "Hey, you're a really good public speaker. How do you do that?" And I'm like, "I've been doing that for 25 years, a different capacity, but nevertheless, same stuff." And you know, a promo, a promo and a speech are a lot alike in that you have certain bullet points that you structure everything around, and that there's a certain structure to each. And seriously, folks may not look at it that way, but that's I keep that in the back of my mind sometimes. What do I want to accomplish here? What are the high points of what I'm saying? And how do I get the people that I'm talking to emotionally involved in what I'm saying? So again, even though it's different, even though one is fiction and the other sometimes, sometimes I'm talking about dry policy stuff. Nevertheless, there are some things that I can take to the one and apply to.
So now you're in your second term as mayor of Knox County, Tennessee. When it's all said and done, what do you want people to remember most of you and your term and as mayor running the city?
I think that what I want is pretty simple: just people to understand that I cared about my community and wanted to do what I could to make it an even better place. As mayor, you don't do that yourself, but what you can do is you can kind of lay out a vision and get people to the table and somewhat lead the way. And I just hope that people realize that I'm not in this for myself. I'm in it to make our place, the place that I live, even better than it already.
Well, it's definitely been awesome as a fan and a friend watching from afar as you just so loved by everyone in Knox County. It's great to see. After this term, are we gonna see maybe running for governor, senator? What comes next?
And I don't know. I'm just trying to do the best job I can as mayor right now. So we'll leave that until the time comes.
Fair enough. Well, please give me a call when that time
All right.
comes. But
Sounds good, man.
let's go ahead and shift gears here. This Sunday, March 12th at 8 p.m., biography, WWE Legends. This one's all about you. What can we expect to see that we haven't seen about you already? And, fill us in on what's happening.
You're going to see a little kid who was born in Madrid, Spain. It's really what you've probably never seen before. Pictures from my childhood. You'll meet my parents, some of the folks that have been very influential and important in my wrestling career. You're going to meet my family, which we don't get to do very often. So it really is cool. The process is really neat, man. And as you get to ask questions, or of course, I've got to see the episode in its entirety. And there's stuff that I forgot that I'm involved in. Obviously, I lived through it, but I forgot about it. or it's really cool to hear like the Undertaker and what he thought about something. I'd never asked him that before, just for whatever reason. I mean, we still talk pretty often, but that's what was for me is really cool. I was like, oh, I didn't know that Mark thought that, right? So you get to see behind the scenes look at Kane, at Glenn Jacobs. Really, I think what makes me tick. I like you. I played college football. Was looking to play in the NFL. Blew my knee out. That's really what started my wrestling career. But my mom tells that story, and I kind of forgot some of it. Right. So it's neat to be able for me to go back and relive that stuff.